What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Tonight's night number 2 of the Wingless A-Class Clash at US 24 Speedway. Last night wasn't necessarily a bad night for us. We came up just 2 spots short of making the A-Main. I think if things had fallen into place a little bit better, we definitely had the speed to be in the A-Main. There's just a ton of good cars here, and if there's anything that sets you back throughout the night, you're probably not going to make the feature. So hopefully things go a little bit better here for us tonight. We'll be starting pole in the 3rd heat race. I don't know if that's really better or worse than what I did last night. I started 7th in the heat race last night and finished 5th. So I got some passing points, but I still finished 5th. Not very good points there. I just got off the track from hot laps, and it seemed like it was quite a bit tackier than it was yesterday. Yesterday it got really dry slick, kind of dusty slick, and we just didn't quite keep up with that as well as we should have. I've heard they put some new dirt on this track over the off season, and I think that may have contributed to it being a little bit slicker, a little bit dustier, more marbly than it had been in the past. But we know what to expect tonight, and I think we'll do a better job at adapting to it. So hopefully this heat race goes all right for us, and I'll see you guys after that. Good race right there. A few good cars finished right in there behind me. I ran the top probably for the first 7 laps or so in 1 and 2, and I ran the bottom in 3 and 4. It felt really good on the top for the first few laps, and then it started to it felt like there was a lot of moisture there, a lot of tack there, and then as I kept going, it just kind of felt like it just turned into crumbles, and it wasn't getting the bite there that it felt like it was earlier. And I could tell the guys were coming on the bottom in 1 and 2, so I eventually moved down there, and then pulled out a little ways after that. But really good race for us right there. Just should put us in a lot better spot than last night after our heat race. So hopefully we'll be starting up there close to the transfer spots for the qualifier. Really quick, I just have to give a big thanks to Cole Kirkman for getting us fixed up today. He brought his welder out here to the track so we could fix our bent torsion tube. Like I showed you guys last night, we threw a coil spring on this right front yesterday, and today he helped us get this torsion tube welded back up so we can get our torsion bar back here. I couldn't really tell that much of a difference between the torsion bar and the coil spring, but it just gives me a little bit more peace of mind knowing that what I'm going out with is the same as what I've always run. So a big thanks to Cole Kirkman. He's one of the really good racers here in Indiana, and he's a really smart guy. Seems to know a lot about what it takes to build one of these cars, and especially about what it takes to make one go fast. So big thanks to him. And hopefully the rest of the night goes as well as that heat race did. Alright, so we'll be starting third in this qualifier coming up right here. Really, everyone in the top 6 is going to be really tough to beat, so we'll have to be on our game here, try to make the right adjustments, and see what we can get done here. closer on setup tonight. I went out for that qualifier, started third. I definitely would have been better if I had started on the top. I think I probably could have gotten around Sokol quicker if I had started at the top. Car was good. I still had the right rear tire all the way out, and I don't think that was a bad thing. I had my Jacob's ladder down, but the cushion curved up a lot more than I really thought it would, and more than we've seen last night, and more than we saw throughout the night up until the qualifiers. And it just built that curve, and I went out on 4 1/4 inch stagger, and it just didn't quite handle that curve as well as it needed to. Anytime I got up on that curve, it just kind of upset the car a little bit. My dad said he thought one time it pulled the front end off the ground, but it just didn't handle that as well as it could have. Right on the exit of turn 4, I could feel just like marbly, crumbly stuff. And so they had the curb coming into 3 through the center, but then they just had that coming off. And I felt like I had to tiptoe through the curb a lot on both ends, but then I could not get it to just bite off of turn 4. We would have been a lot better off if we had the drive to be able to do that. I went out on 4 1/4 stagger, but I really didn't want to be that low. I wish I could have been at like 4 1/2 to 4 3/4 probably. But it was either, with all my tire options, it was either 4 1/4 or 5 1/8. So I went with 4 1/4 and left things free other places to try and deal with it. But made my way up to 4th, and then got slid for 4th and wasn't able to make the crossover, and went down to the bottom in 3 and 4, and I felt like it was pretty good, maybe just a little bit tight for the bottom still, but it was pretty good down there. And I started running the bottom in 3 and 4, and one lap just clipped the tire, and that's what ended it for us, dropped us back to like 10th. But we were close tonight, really hoping we can put it in the show tomorrow night, but we'll have to have things go right for us. It was just a mistake on my part. Car was a handful, but it was fast enough to make the show, and I just messed up while I was out there on the track. So hate it for everyone that put so much effort into this, but hopefully we'll brush it off and be better tomorrow. Gotta say a big thanks again to Cole Kirkman for getting us fixed up for tonight. Thanks to Nathan Benson Motorsports, G-Force Chassis, Sherville Suspensions, Porter Steel Buildings, DDI Fabrication, AFD Graphics, for everything that all of them do to help us out and keep us on the road. Thanks to all of you guys for following along with this video. If you're new here, you liked it, be sure to subscribe to see more uploads. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll be back tomorrow night for the finale of the Wingless A-Class Clash at US 24 Speedway.